My name is Adeola Shelby, and I'm here to introduce the one and only Dr. Njakiri Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world, New York City. Yes. New York City is so great that we have once again arrested a serial mass transit thief. Oh yeah. Your problem in your city may be Boko Haram, Ebola, Al-Shabaab, or a serial killer. But here in New York City, we are dealing with a serial mass transit thief. The guy loves to steal buses and trains. I know. Watch.
A notorious New York City public transit bandit.
Where were you planning to take the bus?
This is arrest number 30 for Darius McCullum, a career criminal legendary for taking city buses and trains for joyrides.
So it was just for a joyride. Come on, people, joyride. What is the big deal?
The transit imposter's first brush with the law was back in 1981 when he drove an E-train to the World Trade Center. He was just 15 years old. In 2006, McCullum was charged with criminal impersonation for trying to commandeer a Long Island Railroad train. And in 2008, he was arrested again.
Okay. The guy wants a job. And he's willing to work for free.
Yes.
Can't anyone in New York understand this? Why is it not apparent?
Legend has it, McCullum has boosted over 150 buses, often posing as a transit worker and even driving the routes.
Okay. He even knows the bus routes and the train routes. He doesn't need training to resume. Am I the only one who understands this? He can start tomorrow. Why is everyone going crazy? Now, here is a story that will prove to you that the world is finally going crazy. A man in Washington, D.C. ran into his car and hid when two girls came onto him in a gas station and started to twerk. I mean, like, you know what I mean? The girls did not come with guns and roses. They just came with their body. Just watch. I know. I can see the men in the audience here. Their tongues are out and they were like, oh. Can I trade places with that girl? Now, on seeing this video, high life musician Flavor, he asked, so what is the problem with that guy? What is the problem? What is it? Now, this DC man, may I say that I'm using the word man loosely because we are questioning whether he's a man. This man said that he was afraid for his life and he felt humiliated. Look at him. Is he not ashamed? Now, this is a sad situation. Police in DC, they have since arrested one of the girls and they're looking for the other one. Now, men all over the world are baffled. They are screaming and saying this feminization of American men must stop now.
Yes.
We don't want this virus to get to our doorsteps. Now, I'm talking about viruses. The first sign that we are now few weeks away from Christmas in America is that there is a war over Christmas. This year, the controversy is about the color of Starbucks coffee cup. Coffee cup, yeah. Now, the cup they use to serve you this expensive overpriced coffee. Now, Starbucks, they rolled out their holiday cup that is red. And that cup had no picture of reindeer. There is, for those of you who do not know, reindeer is the Jesus Senior Special Assistant. That's reindeer, yeah. And the cup also, they complained that the cup had no picture of ornaments on the cup.
Yes, it didn't say Merry Christmas.
Ornaments, just in case you don't know. Ornaments are the wedding rings of Jesus' wedding rings. Is that not what ornaments are? Anyway, immediately, the defendants of Christmas in America went to war.
Yes.
They accused Starbucks of hating Jesus. Yes. Because the cup did not have a picture of Jesus.
Yes.
And it did not say Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Now, Starbucks, in their defense, they said that they wanted everyone coming into their stores, whether you're a Christian or a Muslim or a pagan or you worship Kim Kardashian, they wanted you to feel welcomed. They said, when you are buying their $5 cup of coffee, they want you to feel at home. This is something you can make at home for $1, but you know. So Starbucks, they said that moreover, they wanted to put this picture of Jesus, but the copyright for that picture was so expensive. They said, oh yeah, they said we prefer not to use that. now that's America for you. Why some people are dying of hunger and diseases in different countries? We are busy here fighting over a picture that should be on a cup of coffee. Expensive coffee. Now let's talk about expensive PR, public relations. Earlier this week, Washington Times, that's a newspaper in Washington, D.C., wrote that Nigerians were dissatisfied with the pace of Buhari's government.
What?
Now, for those of you who do not understand Washington, D.C. and their media, there are two media houses in Washington, D.C., Washington Post and Washington Times. Washington Times is the retarded brother of Washington Post. It's where you pay the money, they publish whatever you want. Now, when international media, they are on your case that way, you need the help for somebody to push back.
Yes.
And that was when Tunde Bakare came in. You know him?
Our pastor himself.
Yeah. Tunde Bakare, he came in and he said in a media interview, and I quote, Buhari is not clueless. He is just hopeless. Okay, no. I messed up. No, he said Buhari is not clueless. He is helpless. Now, just imagine being Bakare for a moment. He was Buhari's vice presidential candidate in 2011.
Yes.
And they did not win. He must be pinching himself, like thinking, what did I do wrong?
Yes.
I could have been the vice president now.
By now.
And I was a pastor just like this or Shibanjo.
Yes,
What is wrong? What is wrong? Anyway, I said to myself, if Bakare is, what is he saying? Is he saying that the vice president we have now is not helpful? Okay, even if the vice president is not helpful, what about the accidental vice president? Is it not still helpful? That one should be helpful. Something is going on that we don't yet understand.
Yes.
Well, that question was answered this week with the appointment of Babatunde Fashola, the former governor of Lagos State, as the new minister for power, works, and housing.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. He is now known as Nigeria's Trinity. 3 in 1. 3 in 1, yeah. It was a real display of absolute trust by this Buhari on a man who had never signed a check. Now, in the last administration, we had Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala as the Minister of Finance and the coordinating Minister of the Economy. Now we have Tunde Fashola as the Super Minister. Do you know what it means, Super Minister? Now, if power surge damages your refrigerator and it emits foul smell into your house, you know the man that you are going to call? Tunde Fashola. He controls power, housing, and works. Everything. It's all connected. Now, Fashola's elevation as a super minister is a lesson to this current governor of Lagos State. What's his name? Mr. Ambode. Now, if Fashola got 3 powerful ministries, what ministry should Ambode get 8 years from now, based on his current performance level today? What do you think? I mentioned women affairs, and women, they started fighting me. Okay, let's give him stomach affairs. His stomach is... Anyway. Also made a super minister is former governor Rotimi Amechi of Rivers State. The man who has never given any bribe or collected any bribe. He will manage transportation ministry. Are you not surprised? Yeah. Which now includes aviation. Yeah.
Wow.
Now the governor of Rivers State, Governor Wike, is now in trouble. He's in trouble. That private jet, Wike is worried that Amechi can order his plane in the air, not to land in any airport in Nigeria. Of course, he has the power. He's the Minister of Transportation. But Wike, when this concern was raised, Wike said, you know what? If he should do that, I will land in Biafra. If Amechi stops him from landing in Nigeria, he will land in Biafra. It's not too far away. Now back to this ministerial announcement. I don't know why they made President Buhari to read out all the names of these ministers. No matter who you are, some names, Nigerian names, are hard to pronounce. Like Okonkwo or like Chibueze or Njakere, all those. So man, watch the president pronouncing these names.
Mrs. Kemi Odioshun, Finance. 8. Okichuku, Eni Lema.
I know, I can't help you, Mr. President. I can't even pronounce that name. Something funny happened when Buhari announced those who will man the oil ministry, the milk cow of Nigeria. Hey. Watch him.
16. Emmanuel Ebe Kachuku, State Minister of Petroleum Resources. Speaking here is the substantive Minister of Petroleum Resources.
Wait. What did he say there? Speaking here is the substantive Minister of Petroleum. I said, what? Substantive Minister. I wonder how that will make Ibe Kachuku, the Minister of State, feel. When you know that the man is saying that I am the substantive, you are the yeye one, I am the real. Anyway. Now, was he sending a hint to Ibe Kachuku about... Anyway, what am I doing? Now, the new ministers were not joking. Some of them resumed work the same day. Once their hand left the Bible, they went to work. One of those that went to work is the Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Audu Ogbe. You know him? He immediately went out and told the press, these are my priorities. Watch.
We've got to earn foreign exchange for this country like we did before. And we can do it. From cocoa, coffee, cashew, sesame seed, even ogbono, which is in demand in the US now, and I'll explain that to you some other time soon.
Hey, he knew what he was going. Wait. The man said that ogbono soup is in high demand in America.
I have that.
Is this cooked?
I knew it was collard greens.
It's definitely not cooked.
That's how you get
That's how you get it. That's the gravy.
I hope this is not the ogbono. How come I'm in America? I don't know about this.
You are a fakie.
Wait. I hope this is not the man that is eating that ogbono in America. Watch.
The place where I don't work out for this West Africa with moto. You never work out with them.
Is it? I don't know. Ogbono in America. How could I miss that? Meanwhile, the Biafran agitation is still going on. Demonstrations are continuing. Now, the government is beginning to crack down on the Biafrans. Why the governors of eastern states in Nigeria, these are the heartland of Biafra, the Biafra in waiting, why they are not sure how to respond? The governor of Rivers State, Mr. Wike, has fired the first shot. Watch.
It is hereby ordered that all forms of street protests, demonstrations, rallies, or unlawful gatherings associated with agitation for the secession of any group from the Federal Republic of Nigeria are banned in Rivers State.
Wow.
Yeah, he said it. He cannot take this anymore. Meanwhile, Nnamdi Kanu has remained in detention. He met with the British and the American ambassadors. And they said that the report is that he's still defiant. He's still saying that people should go and keep fighting. In fact, they now call him the supreme leader of Biafra. Now, finally, there is an elected female governor in Nigeria. Oh yeah. The electoral tribunal sitting in Abuja. They're sitting in Abuja, but they are looking into what's happening in Taraba State. They finally declared Mama Taraba the duly elected governor of the state. The tribunal, they sacked the PDP man parading himself as governor. Now, the last voice of opposition still left in Nigeria fired back. I'm talking about Governor Ayo Fayose of Ekiti said. He said that the Taraba judgment, is a clear miscarriage of justice. And I think the man is right. Don't you think? The man is a miscarriage of justice. Having said that, the Taraba judgment is at least better than the Fayose's Ekiti Gate. Do you guys remember Ekiti Gate? That one is a clear abortion of justice. The other one is miscarriage of justice. But Ekiti Gate is abortion of justice. Trademark that for me. In sports news, Nigeria won the Under-17 World Cup. For the fifth time. Ghana, have you won it before?
Several times.
Well, listen. Forget about him. Forget about these people. Now. Under General Buhari, Nigeria won the first one in 1985. Yeah, a few days after Babangida overthrew him, but we won the first one. And we hope Babangida is not thinking of something this time. Anyway, so this is the fifth time that we are winning this thing. Is it not wonderful? Yeah. It's no longer about age. People are saying that we failed the old players. Why can't Ghana field old players and win 5 times? No, of course. We are good. So anyway, now, when I heard that they said that Nigeria's Victor Osimhen scored in all the games, all the final games. He was wonderful. But when I was his age, I used to score in all my games. I mean, if you doubt me, ask Mamudoka. I used to score in all my games. Anyway, I feel a little bit sad for our boys, They won this cup when Nigeria is broke. I doubt if Buhari has money to buy them Okada. I don't know. Maybe we give them rent check. You know what they call rent check? We name a street after them. They will be collecting money from that street. So that's the only way they can make a living. Anyway, but whatever happens to them after when they grow old, when they go to the senior team, they don't seem to be doing well. What happens? Do you have an answer to that?
They're usually not 17.
Anyway, in health news, scientists now say that diabetes now kills more people than HIV, tuberculosis, and malaria put together. Wow! All the 3 put together. Wow! Now, when told of this news, the CEO of Coca-Cola Europe said this. Watch.
Do you think people have any idea how much sugar's in it?
And maybe they don't. And I think one of the things we need to do...
Look at this. 23 sachets of sugar in that single container.
Hey, wow.
I know. They asked the man, do you accept responsibility for this obesity epidemic and the diabetes that follow it? Watch what he said.
So you accept your role in the obesity epidemic, do you?
I think as a contributor of calories into the British diet, of course we must.
Now, kids, before you drink your next can of Coke, first of all, get a cup of water. Put 16 teaspoons of sugar. If you can drink it, then go ahead and drink that can of Coke. I'm just trying to help you.
Wait, so you don't buy Coke for your own children?
I drink Coke myself. We're just saying, we're helping people out, We don't want people dying of diabetes. Yeah, I drink a little bit. Anyway, here is the segment we call Secrets of
Pictures!
The picture you're looking at is that of the governor of Lagos State, Governor Ambode. He was arresting a driver for breaking traffic rule. Now, wait. Is it just me? He's now Corporal Ambode. Now, is it just me, or do you think that man he's arresting looks like the governor of Ekiti State? Look at him. You see, the secret of this picture is that since The Economist of London, the magazine, called the governor of Lagos State incompetent, and a man with a stomach full of excuses, that's their word, not me. The man has been moving around with cameramen, taking pictures, trying to show that he's active, he's doing something. Now, apparently he misunderstood what is expected of him. It's not just action. You can have ignorance in action, and you can have incompetence in action. You need strategy, my man, governor. You need strategy, not just moving around taking pictures.
Yes, sir.
I'm just telling you, that's how you can read that picture. That's the only way you can understand it.
Right.
Here are some stories making headline news across Nigeria this week. I will never seek political office again, says IBB. Clap for the man. Wait a minute. It's like the chief priest of Okija saying, I will never be the bishop of the Niger. I mean, the man has never won any office before, any political office before.
Yes.
Why is this even news headline? Why? Aisha Buhari urges federal government to pay 5,000 naira allowance to unemployed Nigerians. Oh, I'm so glad that a woman is finally adding her voice to this important matter.
That was their campaign.
A woman, yeah. And it helps that she's also qualified for that allowance. She's qualified. She closed her salon for a job without a title and without a paycheck.
Yes.
So she deserves the 5,000 naira too. Fielding Jonathan as a presidential candidate for PDP was a mistake, says Dr. Raymond Dobesi. Now, let me wait for you. I'll wait for you guys to call him a hypocrite.
Hypocrite!
Okay. The truth is this. It is the first sign that the money Jonathan's campaign paid to AIT for those documentaries is finished. This is just a sign. AIT is now up for hire.
Yes.
If you have money and you want them to say something for you, the man needs money.
Doctor!
Treasury single account. Central Bank of Nigeria fines Skype Bank 4 billion naira.
What?
Do you guys know what this means? What? 4 billion naira. It means that the government of Buhari, they figured out a new economic policy.
Yes.
Making up budgetary shortfalls via fines.
Yes.
Wow.
There's something you will say now, they will fine you.
Yes. So.
That's how we balance our budget now.
To make up for the shortfall.
Keeping it real will soon be fined for talking without
without break.
Doctor.
Anyway. No. I mean, she claims that she wants to be a first lady. I mean, that's a fine. It's an offense that you could find.
Wow.
Very soon they will open the section in the constitution.
Wow.
Doctor.
Orubebe, you know the guy.
Yes.
He pleads not guilty in false assets declaration case. I believe the man. If the man is guilty, I'm sure he will have scattered that code of conduct tribunal. He's not guilty. That's what he will have done that.
Doctor.
Hey.
Ambode is incompetent, says the Economist magazine. The magazine out of London said that this man is incompetent. Now, people who are preparing dictionaries, they are trying to now illustrate incompetence. And you know the picture they're using now? A picture of Jonathan holding up the picture of Ambode. If you want to see incompetence, you have Jonathan holding Ambode's picture.
Doctor, this is too much.
I'm not 100% fit, says the coach for the Super Eagles, Sunday Olise. Yeah, he said it. That explains it. When the man said that he is not Igbo, we didn't get what he was saying. So now we understand. We understand it. He's not 100%. He's not 100%. But it's okay. When the time comes, you don't have to be 100%. You guys get that? I was referring to so many other things. Anyway, I can't figure out why poor people have more children, says Charlie Boy. You know Charlie Boy? Charlie Baba, he said he cannot figure out why poor people like this one and this one. Why do they have more children? My problem is different. I can't figure out why a grandfather like Charlie Boy answers boy. That's just something I can't figure out. He's a grandpa. He still calls himself boy.
Doctor!
No. Pastor rapes a teenager during deliverance and blamed it on the devil. This is sad story. We hear this all the time. Another criminal blaming the devil. I tell you, one day the devil will take a stand as a hostile witness in all these cases. It will happen one day. He will appear in court and say, "That's it. I'm tired of taking blames for all these crimes. No more. Don't blame me anymore." Nonsense.
Nonsense.
Hi everyone, it's me again, Periwinkle. I'm back. You guys have instantly sent in your Naija No Dey Carry Last zingers. It's like we get more and more every week. Keep it up. Here are some of the best entries we received this week. From Christian Nwambisi, Naija No Dey Carry Last because it is only in Naija that we import what we have and export what we don't have. From Chizindu Okachuku, Naija no dey carry last because last they always carry Naija for back like baby. From Adeola Otunuga, Naija no dey carry last because just like Newton discovered law of motion, the method for woo-woo, now we discover. From Samuel Obo, Naija no dey carry last because Naija no get place for first, not to talk of last. It's not fair now. From Abdullahi G. Maina, Naija no dey carry last because only a Nigerian will come to China and go back to Nigeria speaking American accent. From Doyin O, Naija no dey carry last because Sahara reporters no fit open office for Nigeria. What is it now? Take it easy. From Bolutife Ogushola, Naija no dey carry last because e go better. Amen. From Taiwo Akinsheloyin, Naija no dey carry last because politics na comedy, where government na chief comedian and helpless citizens be mumu audience. From Ubayu Oshafu, Naija no dey carry last because na only Naija politicians dey fall sick if government sees their international passports. This week, the winner of a copy of Pius Adesomi's book Naija no dey carry last is Samuel. Congratulations, Samuel. Keep sending your zingers to drdamages@gmail.com with the subject Naija no dey carry last. Peace out. Bye.
It's time for your email. See who is back.
Oh, sorry, Tomato Juice.
Tomato Juice is back. What happened? Where were you?
You know, I was traveling.
I know.
No, I'm lying.
The boys are disturbing.
German boy.
Yeah, not from Germany. It's from Russia. And Malaysia.
I'll just keep quiet as you guys.
All right. Do we have emails today?
Of course, doctor.
Okay, let's hear them, please.
Okay, our first email is from Ken Marsh from the UK, and he writes, Dear Dr. Damages, I'm a very heavy fan of yours. I've seen all your episodes from when you use Nokia 3310 camera to shoot your video coverage to this day that you use sophisticated cameras. Doctor, I think it's time we Nigerians call a spade a spade.
What?
Nigeria is not the greatest African country and should not be compared with the best countries of the world. Our politicians behave like my childhood favorite cartoon characters, Tom and Jerry. 2 weeks ago, you said the people in the UK are complaining that Abacha's loot is too heavy to handle today. You are saying Nigeria is broke. Doctor, you are beginning to scatter my head. Please diagnose all your viewers. We are tired of corruption. My regards to TJ, Sushi, and Sexy Periwinkle.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you so much for your mail. First of all, Dr. Damages does not say anything. Dr. Damages reports what the news media is saying. We are because the media is. And the media is because we are. Without the media, we won't have anything to whine about. On social media, nothing. Now, corruption will reduce when Nigerians are willing to die in order to kill corruption.
Yes.
Make sure you tweet this out. I mean, they tweet out for Oprah.
Corruption is not stealing. Stealing is not corruption.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Next.
Okay, our second email is from the Honorable Shehu Laima Wan from Jigawa. He writes, You're getting honorables now.
Do they write skipping a row?
Of course
no.
not. Only on damages.
Go ahead.
He
Doctor!
said, Dear Doctor, please help me remind the APC-led federal government about their vague campaign promises of 5,000 monthly allowance for 25 million unemployed youth and 1 meal per day for students in our secondary schools. These two promises are just part of the goodies promised to our vulnerable youth. With 25 million disenchanted youth, the PDP has no cost to campaign come 2019. My regards to your nurses.
Wow. Thank you, Honorable. Thank you. You know, you raise a very good point. If APC is able to find billions of naira to do these two things, there won't be election next time. It will be a landslide.
Yes.
25 million people getting 5,000 naira every month for the next 4 years. Do you know how much it will be?
Yes.
Can you calculate that?
A lot.
But I doubt if there is enough company out there that they can tax or fine to get that money. I don't think. They don't have that money. Next.
Okay, our third email is from Dr. Van Curio in Nigeria.
Oh, that's my friend. A
Great
fellow
work.
doctor. When you read emails from a doctor, you have to show respect for that email because
Okay, let me read that over.
Yeah, do it very properly. It's my
Our
fellow
third email is from Dr. Van Curio in Nigeria.
It's my colleague, yeah.
He writes, Great work, Dr. Damages. I see you as a leader of the Black Renaissance. However,
This is
could you
important.
run a medical checkup on the black man for the disease called Messiah syndrome? Here are a list of the syndromes. Number 1, Nigerians are always waiting for godsend to pull us out of the pit we dug ourselves in. Number 2,
That's the point.
Africans, including African Americans, are still waiting for the heaven promised in the Bible and the Quran. Number 3,
Sasha, that was for you.
that was for you.
You're talking about African Americans. Yeah. Yes.
Number 3, Biafrans are agitating to their so-called promised land with their Messiah missing. Number 4, Black Americans are still waiting for the day a leader will make you equal to the white people, so the police will stop beating you. You're still laughing. You say you're looking at Sasha.
No, I want to see her reaction to this.
He said, I think the black man likes promises. Do you promise an answer?
Doctor, my fellow doctor, thank you so much for writing. I promise, and I promise. I agree with you completely. You know, we are the architects of our situation.
Hey!
Everything else is our desperate search for alibi, for excuses, and for the justification of our laziness. Can you tweet that out?
Hey!
They do that for
Wow.
Next.
Okay. Our fourth email is from Nelson Akpo.
Oh, Nelson is my friend now. You know, we used to drink palm wine.
Only
long
palm
time
wine.
ago, and this year we can't do that without
sure
that
you can't
one.
forget that one, of
this year
course.
Yeah.
Look at
What does it want?
Anyway, Dr. Damages, good day. I think it's time President Buhari understand that it's his economic policies that would destroy Nigeria, not corruption. Small businesses and middle-scale businesses are running out of businesses. Even registration and limits in transactions is rendering Nigerians abroad in the financial crisis. We have not yet defeated Boko Haram, and now Biafra movement gaining ground because of the way the administration is handling the arrest of their leader. What will happen if the Nigerian government fights terrorism in two fronts? I begin to wonder if we elected the right person or we just can't adjust to the change the president wants in the 21st century.
Wow.
What do you think? Are we better now than we were when Jonathan was in power?
Wow. This is a very provocative email with big ideas.
I'm not talking
now, Nelson, let me tell you. The question of whether we are better off now than when Jonathan was in power is very easy. You know, with all the peaceful elections that Jonathan has been conducting across Africa since he left office, we are definitely better off today than we were during his time in power. Don't you think? Because without him doing these elections, there will be crisis all over Africa.
Yes.
But apart from in Nigeria, we're okay that he's not there. Well, Africa is better. Next.
Okay, our fifth email is from the Magic Bokola.
No, Bokola. Wait. You have to learn to eat ogbono soup so that you can.
I do eat ogbono soup.
If you eat it very well, you pronounce it. Okay.
Okay, say it again.
Bokola.
People you
don't know how to say
Bokola.
No, you say it.
Popola.
Huh?
Popola.
And they're all Africans. And they're all Africans. And they claim to be Africans. One nation, one continent. Nonsense.
Our fifth email is from the Magic Popola from Lagos. He writes, Hello, Dr. Damages. I love your show, especially the segment, This is my concern for today, from page 419. I wonder why.
I know.
The Magic. He said, awesome work you are doing. Kudos. Dr. Damages, can you help me diagnose this man? I just want to make a common sense of this man, Senator Ben Murray Bruce. This man has been acting a script of playing the gallery bravados. When his minority leader in the Senate, lawmaker of that matter, former governor of Akwa Ibom, beat the traffic light in Abuja. What did Ben Bruce do? Does that make a common sense to him? Can he be kind enough to tell us how much his monthly total package is? He's been in the Senate for over 5 months now. He should leave the new ministers alone and let them do their job. He who comes into equity must come with clean hands.
Wow. Dimeji, thank you for this email. You know, I agree with you. Bruce has been entertaining himself. You know what I mean? He's been entertaining himself. Don't trust any politician who enjoys his own monologue on social media. If the man is serious, let him grant a serious media house interview. And let's see if he could answer one simple question. What did he do at NTA when he was there?
Yes.
What did he do as NTA director? NTA remains the same way after he was there. And he left. Yeah, nonsense. Next.
Hey, okay, you heard him. Our final email is from Adamu J. Ronwanri. Hey, these names, you will scatter my brain. He writes, Doctor, I love your show, but I cannot stand the noise caused by your audience. I know maybe that's how your program is set up, but please, can you do one show with them not talking at all? So that we can do a poll. Can I even talk? The man Adamu cannot hear me. You guys are just talking. These are your people who control them.
We're going to deal with them. No more alcohol in this place.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Only
so
puff. That's all we're going to be giving them.
Even puff, they don't deserve that at this point. He says so that you need to do the poll. He really wants the poll so that, we can know which one is better. He said it's just so hard to get the whole thing you are saying with the background noise. Thank you, Doctor, for a great show. I'm so proud of you because to me you represent our own John Oliver, John Stewart, Trevor Noah, and among others. He said he enjoys the show.
Wow. Adamu, thank you so much. We got a lot of emails about this audience reaction. It sounds like noise when viewers are watching it at home because they lack reading. The studio audience we have here. I apologize on their behalf. We are going to put things in place to control this. One is no alcohol. Maybe even that puff we may have to. And there are 2 of them that smoke. They smoke Igbo before they come here. And do you know the one that makes the biggest noise? I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why they are laughing. But anyway, we're going to do something about it. I like your idea. This is all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages@gmail.com and follow us on Twitter @DrDamages. Now, here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book Back to Methuselah by George Bernard Shaw. And it says, wait.
Doctor, that was so good.
No, we have it on audio. Listen.
Some men see things as they are and say why. I dream things that never were and say why not.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait. Did you hear what he said?
Wow.
He said some men see things as they are and say why.
Wow.
I dream things that never were and I say why not?
Why not?
Why not?
I always say that.
Until next week, I am Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
So what do you think about the audience? What are we going to do to them? Look at them.
Don't look at me.
What do you think we should do to them? We should have a meeting. After this, we'll have a meeting. Look at them. But by the way, why? No, okay. You are not going.
These people, look at them.
We are losing control.
How can I even talk with all that noise?
By the way, let me ask you. Are you going or coming? Some days we see you, some days we don't. What is going on? Do you have something else you're doing? Is there something you want to tell our audience?
I am like the wind.
When they start writing poetry, there's There is a man. The boy she's repeating those things.
The boy is a girl.
I am like the wind. Sometimes I come. Sometimes I go.
Obi is a boy and that is a girl.
Who is that? Who is that insinuating something?
The boy is a girl.
Who is that?
We have to control.
We have to. No, this audience. No. These audience members are. I've been hearing something else too.
What did you hear?
That you are trying to replace me with that.
Oh no, impossible.
Periwinkle.
Impossicat.
Little periwinkle.
It's impossible. Nobody can remove tomato juice from this. I mean, you are the heart of this show.
Yes. That's not what I'm hearing.
Oh, that's what I know.
I heard when I'm not here, you are saying something else.
No.
Are you sure?
No,
are you sure?
No. You're safe. Your job is secured. You don't have to worry. Yes. Yeah. So, it's time for you to go now. Yeah. You didn't show them the backside. That's since you stopped showing them the backside. That was when they started looking for new.
For new what?
I said they, not me. It has nothing to do with me.
So I should come
not
on
me.
the show.
That was when they started. That was when they started saying that they.
What should I show? What should I show?
You see, they are watching.
What am I supposed to show?
It's jumping up. It's jumping up. The people watching.
Welcome to Forstview Luxury Hotel. At Forstview Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forstview Luxury Hotel. We are located at #1 Adeola Bamishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 080-7578-7135 or 080-9990-0601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forceviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forstview Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.